it out the mud, got a lot to stain.
You grinding, gunplay stick-ups, now you ride.
Man, impulsive, Lord forgive me. When I'm touring cities, Portland's with me.
Finger to the sky, but I ain't no. For years I said I was a rocker.
Ruin your day because I'm usually riding. Me and crew was sliding polo crew neck with ski man suicided. I'm a problem with the pen. Hot model, she a 10. I'm a spotter like Alpha with the lens. Don't make me shoot you, bitch.
Yeah.
Boom, sup guys? Champion!
We are here.
Let's go.
Champion has taken over. Champion watch.
Fresh off the face on sleep.
Shit, yeah.
Dree, where the Skittles?
I know.
Dree, where's the Skittles?
Man.
Come on, Dree.
Man, we here.
Huh? Where's the Skittles?
Workaholics.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you finished it? Wow. Damn, that's cool.
Yo,
I'm not
is there a
stopping the
story
microwave.
with the Skittles? I've been meaning to ask you.
We just love it.
We just
like Skittles a
we
lot.
just love it, and then we started like we started bringing it to doing it every show.
Yeah.
What it does is it gives us energy because you know how we do. We do those long 8-hour days. We're at the venue, and it's like give you a boost. We only eat Skittles during the show. Like we don't eat it like personally.
Yeah.
They get mad. Like the video is 20 minutes long. So for the last, I think the double impact joint we did, the last 18 minutes, like we can grab the Skittles.
Skittles, yeah.
The whole comment section, Jay Black with the Skittles. Come on, stop
True,
it.
that's not
It's
good.
for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
For 30 seconds.
We need the Skittles. We need it. It gives us a sugar rush.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So also you guys drink Hennessy every now and then on the show. Has there ever been a time where somebody's like pretty drunk at the show?
yeah.
You don't need to name names.
I exclude myself.
You know, so Smack Volume 1, you can see the progression. You had Duce though.
I had Duce, yeah.
And he was
Beasley just
toasted.
kept giving me Duce, and I was
He
done.
was talking during the battles and everything.
Yeah, that was like, yo, shh.
So Tech
Volume 1
was
at the event?
Yeah,
I remember that. But there was a lot of people that were loaded at that event.
Yeah, they were like passing out Duce like it was like water.
Yeah.
I think a guess that I don't really know when to put anyone out there, but I think Math might have been like I think
no, that's Math is natural energy.
Math might have been on the first time
he was
came.
sober last time.
No, the first time with the cake.
Time?
I think with the cake. I don't know if we got hit. You got him a bottle of Henny. You got him cake and Henny. Yeah, you did.
I don't know that.
You got Math cake and Henny. Yes, you did. You went out.
Math.
We
You
went
had,
out
I really
you had debatables. I need that.
There was Hennessy there.
There was
too,
Hennessy there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Hennessy there, and then who else? Who else was pretty jacked up?
DNA sort of.
Twerk.
Definitely twerk. I had to tell twerk lights. I said twerk. That's from Mexico. You gotta put that as Hennessy White. Like put that back. Come on, twerk. Chill out. You strapped in. Chill out, bro. Chill out.
Was that when he debated Saga?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That's why everything popped off the way it did. Yeah.
Great video.
Yeah,
appreciate
it's
that.
good. It's good.
So we're out here for Volume 4. Champions obviously doing the commentary tomorrow. But yeah, they're so kind to come to the hotel and get on watch.
Nothing for the GOAT right here.
The Avocado. I just want to say your hotel is lavish, very lavish. It's got
stole our room.
it's like 4 rooms, like 6 beds.
There's a bunch of plates or bowls on the wall.
A dining room table, microwave. Stop the microwave.
Let's go.
Oven, refrigerator, everything. Cups. Cups. A pond out here that leads the deck that leads to a river. Like,
let's go.
It's great.
I feel like eating because they said I can eat on Champion. Avocado, so I can eat on Watch.
You can definitely
how y'all feel now? I'm eating.
I'm honored. I'm honored right here. I'm in front of 2 of the hardest people working in battle rap. Avocado, Jay Black. These guys are like. It goes beyond battle rap. The contributions that they give to the sport is amazing.
The last time we were out here, Jay made me feel like a lazy piece of shit. Though he was like up super late doing videos and stuff. And I remember I messaged you. I'm like, "Did you go to sleep?" And you're like, "I'm on the last video. I'm uploading right now." I was like, "Fuck, I'm slipping."
You did that in London when you were up all day. How did you do that? Because we was up all day talking and whatever.
He was a vampire.
And then you got up at like 6 in the morning. I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
But like me, all I do is I come to Champion, I run my mouth, and I go home. And I go home.
And I gotta get a rap.
And I leave all the rest
Like, bye,
to Jay Black, and he has to do all the editing. Editing can be tough because
Yeah.
you literally gotta watch what you just did all over again.
Jay.
Like,
gotta get you.
like it's tough, and then the rendering and all that
I'll
stuff.
figure it
So I
out.
want to shake both of you guys' hands, man.
Let's go.
I'm pledging.
Thank
I'm
you,
honored
Jay.
to be in
Thank
front of you
you.
guys. So yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. We're going to watch 2 really big classics today. We've been saving these battles to watch with special guests, and these guys are very special. So we're going to watch Arsenal versus Hitman from Smack was it called a volume, or was it just Smack like a number? Because didn't they do a bunch of numbers?
I think so.
Well, this wasn't even.
I don't even know what
It
it's
wasn't
called.
even called an event.
Okay, it was just like the battles. I swear it was
I
like
gotta look it up.
Smack number 2 or something like that.
Oh, you're gonna look it up.
Facts,
Anyway.
Beasley, yeah.
I forgot, but this
When I
is.
saw this battle, it was no name on it, no nothing.
Were you there?
Who? I think it was in St. Louis.
No,
No, it was in New York.
it was New York.
Arsenal versus Hitman was in New York.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
It was in New York.
It was in New York.
Oh wow! I always
think,
thought it was in another place.
Calico battle shotgun shit that night.
Yep. There's a female battle too. There's 2 women that battled each other.
At that event.
Soul and Miss
Solcon
Hustle.
destroyed Fox.
Yeah.
that
Yes.
night.
Oh, that is the same place.
Yeah.
That is.
The
That
white
is.
top hat.
And a white top hat.
That
They chanted
is.
his
That
fucking
is the
name.
same place. I don't even have to look
On Smack.
Fox
Isn't
is
that
tired
crazy?
after that.
I remember the background. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. So we're gonna watch Arsenal versus Hitman Holla, and then we're gonna watch Big T versus Surf.
Yeah.
From what event was that though? It was
the,
in Detroit,
It
but
was in Detroit. What was the name of the
I
event?
thought it was called something like, man, it's like some motor play on motor.
Motor City Mayhem. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. And then Surf couldn't make the actual event, so they battled in a sneaker shop, right?
Yep, called Burn Rubber.
And that came out fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful.
First,
One of the best small runs.
No,
yeah.
first
Get up.
fucking like volume, quote unquote.
No, still there.
Damn.
No, still there. I gotta lick your lips, brother. It's still there.
I'm good.
Oh, you good now? You good now? Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get into those battles. Should be good, and yeah, you guys want to watch Ars versus Hitman first?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Alrighty, boom.
Let's get into this.
This is pretty good, man. I remember this. I was watching this. I was working at Arcadia University.
Arsenal's about to be mad at me.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember watching this while I was at work.
All right, so
I was in my ex-girlfriend's bed when I watched this.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot to you not.
That's when it's when Hitman do that famous and what?
This is
You
when we.
saying
This is when we
Yeah.
starve for battles. Like.
yep.
Yeah.
This was this Christmas battle too.
Used to be an event like every 6 months.
Yeah, this was released on Christmas
Yep.
Day 2010. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 years ago.
9 years ago.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
One of them.
So background on this battle is this was a huge grudge match, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because they were going back and forth with blogs, and it got
Yes.
kind of like serious there for a second. Because also, I mean, it's kind of funny nowadays that we're so like hung up on the whole blood Crip thing. Because Hitman's a blood, right?
right.
Arsenal's a Crip.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I didn't even like, I guess back in this battle,
They
I
didn't
didn't really.
showcase it.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't really that big of a deal as opposed to Today, where it's like at the forefront of every battle, like, oh, he's definitely a blood, he's definitely a Crip.
I'm a Crip!
Yeah, for sure. But at this battle, I think he mentions it a little bit, and in the blogs too. I don't remember ever really picking up on it, but I remember it being pretty hostile.
Yeah.
in their back and forth.
When they broke kayfabe, it was just crazy to see them just go from regular battle interaction to like, wait, this is serious. These guys really don't like each other, and like, it was just amazing.
And the crazy part is, you see how Smack and URL is trying so hard to get these guys to promo.
Yeah.
They
I'm
did
pretty
that all
sure
alone.
on their own.
On their own, yep.
Yep.
Arsenal traveled to St. Louis.
Yeah.
He traveled to St. Louis, had a whole crowd behind him, and just talking a whole bunch of smack. I'm like, that's crazy, man.
I think Hitman don't get nearly enough credit as to the promo that he puts into his battles, and that's probably why he gets such a big bargain, a big price. Because
Battles,
if you look at the Sue Surf and Hitman, how a lot of people say it was staged when they did the little fight, the tussle outside.
Shit, y'all need to
I
stage
forgot about that.
Yeah. Whatever it was, I don't care what they not. It built the hype up for that battle, and it really did. It was great. It was really good.
And
I like
they
that.
never admitted so even if they did stage it, we don't know for sure if it was.
Yeah.
Not.
It was added to the
battle
storyline. It
rappers.
was
Y'all
so
need
good.
to maybe do that.
I'm hoping.
telling
I'm
you.
praying that they
Yeah.
spiced it up a little bit.
For how much smoke and mirrors there is in battle rap, period, it's like that's just another thing, you know.
Yeah.
So, but that's a good point. I totally forgot about that staged fight.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. But so another thing to mention about this battle, Arsenal was arguably the bigger name at the time.
Of course,
he was.
Yes. He's fresh off the conceded battle too, I think.
Hitman wasn't supposed to win this battle, and I think a lot of people had Arsenal winning this battle clear. And
but the crazy part about this battle, if you give this exact battle to somebody that doesn't watch battle rap, I've done it a few times. They come back with Arsenal as a winner. So I guess they don't know the history, they don't know nothing about it. So we're more engulfed into it.
Yeah. I mean, Arsenal's pretty like he's like very like appealing to the general public because he raps really fucking good. His voice cuts through the crowd.
He's hilarious at times.
He's funny. He's authentic and he's easy to understand and disrespectful too. Because a lot of people think
shock value.
That's like what a battle is. It's like who can punk their opponent the most, you know? So, but also I want to mention about this battle. It was filmed really fucking good. This is Twiz. He started the whole. He actually was the first guy to film with a DSLR. He's the reason why I went out and bought a DSLR to film on.
Oh, that's good. Okay. That's good. Good to know.
Yeah. He filmed Marv 1 versus Cortez, and that was filmed on a DSLR. And I was like, holy shit, this looks. Really
paid $2 for that battle.
Yeah, it was out in like rent on Vimeo or something, you know. Yep. Or no, it was on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, when you could rent videos.
And I want my money back, URL.
Oh, you were able to rent videos back on YouTube?
Yeah.
I still have the receipt too.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they tried to do it for Iron versus Enes at the last second too. Matt Ellis was like, "Let's just put this on the rental," and Cap was like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, and another cool thing that I really like about this battle is Twiz's angle when he's up on the stage looking out towards the crowd, and the way he kind of follows the rappers. It's so fucking tight. It's like he was literally the first person to do this, and like I adopted that angle. Don't Flop adopted that angle, and a lot of people say that's their favorite angle to film battle rap, period. So I just want to shout out Twiz. Also, I think this was the first time Twiz cut a really good trailer to hype up the battle. I don't know if you guys remember this, but a trailer came out for this battle in particular, and it was fucking amazing. It was like, I think the first time URL is really using trailers to promote a battle dropping rather than an event coming up. So a lot of cool shit from the technical aspect besides the battle being really good that I just wanted to touch on.
And I'm hearing Twiz is coming back.
Twiz is back. Yeah, he's doing
back.
graphics.
Yeah, Black Market Media. So, yeah. Oh, that would be amazing.
I've never met Twiz.
Champion,
That would be amazing. Like remember we said Avocado and Twiz? Oh my god.
It's a crazy team.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go.
And JB?
Yeah, word.
Like, what are we... That went over everybody's.
Yeah. Let's fast forward through.
It's a smack.
Oh this is not used to do that. He don't have a beard.
It's a smack like, yo, I ain't trying to hold you. I ain't trying to know you're trying to get to the battle. 5 minutes later, I still ain't trying to hold you. You know what I mean? Come on, Sean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like to say Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Smack used to do the intros all the time.
I just wanted to take the time out to thank all the fans.
You know when he had a goodie. When Smack had a goodie, you could tell by the intro.
And watch the videos. You know what I'm
Fucking classic, man.
Yes, it was.
The pre-battle blog Smack used to do, and they're so long. Holy fuck.
He's not trying to hold you.
It's like 5 minutes.
Dope ass graphics. Yeah. 2010, man. Twiz was such ahead of his time, man.
He was on something. Hitman Hollow's Arsenal.
The heart pump, boom, boom.
All I know is I come around, you around, do not.
Yo, also, fucking Beasley's voiceovers sounded tremendously better then than they do now. Listen.
Call him out.
Listen.
URL.
Yeah.
The quality is better.
Yeah, you're right. It is clear.
The battle of the year.
Right now, it sounds like he's on his phone, like
He is. That's exactly
I think he went to
what's
this
happening,
back. I think he admitted that he went to the studio to do these. You can ask him. I think.
Oh yeah,
he went
it sounds like it.
Well,
he can't do that anymore, but we're gonna get him a mic setup and just make it better. But also, it's fucking hella funny. They used to feature other leagues too.
Yeah,
on here,
they
like
ain't doing that
previously
no more.
featured. No, they're like nothing else.
The leagues hate each other.
Yeah,
he ain't putting no other.
The most they'll get is he refined his skills into smaller leagues. Yeah, fucking good. Tail of the tape. Let's go.
.TV, let's get it poppin'.
Conceited's there.
World's most respected URL, the ultimate rap league. We in the building.
Was Conceited always rich? Like
Always.
I've never seen him.
I've never seen him dressed all,
he's
have a bad day, nothing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's always been.
We got my nigga motherfucking Hitman Holla representing
Ice, everything. You can tell Hitman didn't get a check yet. Look, Hitman look regular.
Yeah, for sure.
Hitman regular. He got that wildin' out money now. everything.
Look at the gas. Look at the gas.
Damn, Great Street Crit.
Yeah. We ain't call it gas back then.
Nope.
Nobody pointed
that
out.
reaction Arsenal got?
I know.
Huge
Dude,
pop.
there's a lot of fucking people in this venue too. It goes back far as shit. They're not using mics either. There's no fucking mics.
No mic.
So they're just on a stage. Yeah.
TV.TV, we about to flip the coin and see who goes first. You heard? Let's get it. Snap. We never make a side. Kids in the bed, like, hello. Let's tell. Damn, they got it first. Arsenal won the coin toss. Hitman Hollin going first. Let's get it poppin'. URLTV.TV. Check your watch. Think my nigga Marble ain't making the team on it. Free snub. Free Josh, free Stuff Don, free Twine.
No mic, you had to really be quiet back in the day. Like there was no chatter in the back.
Exactly.
At all.
Exactly.
Or you couldn't hear anything.
Yo, really quick anecdote. It's hella funny in DNA versus Mickey Facts. DNA starts up every round with, "Can you guys hear me?" There's no mic.
Turn my mic up.
Yeah, he's like, you guys hear me?
You think you're on a big stage?
Turn his mic up. I'm a different type of drug, homie.
Okay.
I'm wrapped up.
Oh wait, maybe they are using mics because he says turn his mic up.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Oh yeah, they may be using it.
Where's the mic at?
Turn his mic up.
I don't know. I was right there.
I mean, it's somewhere there. Well, whatever. Doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna find out.
Turn his mic up. I'm a different type of drug, homie. I'm wrapped up, packaged right. What's all that attitude for? Oh, cause you ain't half as nice. Talking about you ran blocks. Nigga, in your school bus, you wouldn't run traffic lights. Arsenal ain't worth smacking. Yo, shotgun, if I smack him, I still don't get bragging rights. You around kids all day. How the fuck you in a
Savage life.
You got that full house, Bob Saget, Baptist life. Soft ass grip. He'll probably bleed to death if I grazed him with a fabric wipe.
This was the beginning of Hitman Reign.
Yeah, for real.
This is the beginning. This is like he just took off after this.
Yeah.
Around schools, cool. I can calculate. Hop on this bus. I'm yelling kids. Evacuate. Look at the camera like it's holler. I'ma fry his face. Pick up the Desi. Black boy. You get dry rich. Don't play me dumb, my nigga. I'm a scholar cat. You don't really think that you better? I can honor that. I'm in North New Jersey. They whisper. That's the holler cat. They shoot. I'm firing back. Yelling. Now watch it. So what they rocking the Dodgers hat? Beyonce's hometown back up to where the Pirates at. Fall back and take an L. You ain't got no choice. Hell, leave your scope in the envelope. Then I send it to his folks.
That's a voicemail.
That's a voicemail.
Hitman.
Come on.
Y'all don't rap like that. Y'all don't do that. He did that in 2010.
Yeah, that's
what
what I was gonna say. This seems like hella advanced for 2010.
Come on. You wonder why people top tier? This is why. It's a voicemail.
On the scale of 1 to 10, your raps about a 0.
They said battle volume low. I don't know what that means.
Who you think you fooling, us? You bring cops through, gangsters, killers, thugs. I bring block through. His homeboy keep talking while I'm rapping.
Not cool.
The contract said I can't
Hit this nigga.
Not
you. He was talking.
I didn't remember that was in the first.
Oh
That's
my
the fucking
goodness.
haymaker of the battle right there.
Wow.
Boy, keep talking while I'm rapping. Not cool. The contract said I can't hit this nigga. Not you.
Arsenal, he's on your ass right now. He's on your ass, man. It is what it is. I gotta keep it real with you, Ars. He was on your ass in the first round. That's only a minute in.
Yeah, this is insane.
Oh my goodness.
Plus, to have the crowd be like obviously on Arsenal's side.
Yeah, in the
It's so
intro.
crazy for that, man.
Yo, all that gangbanging lifting the 40 up, not true. Here's a listen some stupid shit you should not do. I come around, you around, do not move. I'm like a smile, not your power, not cool.
I love that angle. I love it. Oh my goodness.
Not true. Here's a listen some stupid shit you should not do. I come around, you around, do not move. I'm trying to smile, I'm not your power.
We are not cool.
I believe everything he said.
Not allowed in the crock food. They jump in, understand that they
The crock food.
Hitman came probably 2 or 3 people.
With that being said, that leave him with 2 options. First, spit your verse, keep it rap. We can put on a show, you know, for the folks watching. Or 2, get stupid and instead of YouTube, Smack had to upload this footage and send it the most shocking.
Every bar, every line, like.
Shoot it out, whatever. Let's have a slugfest. At any minute I drop them. I'm like a drug test. 60 Crips on my blood test. TVs, white swords,
What was that?
That's what you want to do. You ain't never been in the field. Show me a scar or 2. Hitman, I'm one human being, but got the heart of 2. If you don't understand my warning, I bet your daughter do.
Jesus Christ.
That was that. Yo, the ending. The ending, the way he ended that was just perfect. It's just like people don't even end their rounds off.
The round was
these, like,
flawless.
it was every line, and
every line,
and he ended it like, what?
Yeah, that's
sheesh.
What new guys doing?
This is a 3-round battle, and
Hitman's first, man. His first rounds are fucking.
It's straight to the point. This is a 3-round battle. It's only 27 minutes. 3-round battles now is 45, 50 minutes. It's straight to the point. This is classic.
Yeah.
This is what happened to this?
They a lot of the newer talent says
no filler.
Like Hitman had it easy. Like Hitman Arsenal, how they got it easy? You see what they did? That's crazy. And for it to be 2019 and it still hits today?
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
Timeless round.
Not one single filler.
No corny shit. No, like, well, you had to explain, like, well, it was different back then, you know? You didn't get away with shit like that. Everything still lands.
You're not my pal, you're not my we are not cool. Don't crack a smile. Not cool.
You know what's so funny, too, is, you know how everybody says Hitman is all performance? It's like most of that round wasn't even
He's not even moving around. Yeah. He turns to the camera like, I said some hot shit.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Insane. Smack is not excited.
I got a classic right here. But look, y'all feel it? Look at Smack. You gotta understand, Arsenal was the man back then. So they already got high hopes for Arsenal. Look at Smack.
Smack killing my boy.
And you know it was Midwest versus East.
Yeah.
It was so much going on back then.
They got Mike.
Free my nigga Sue Serve, free 4 baby, free Raider, and free Young Hot Shot. Jersey. Free Skrilla. Skrilla too. Free Skrilla. I'll slap you so hard, your baby mother, other baby father gon' hate me. Now say something about Grape Street and watch them niggas go crazy. I was born in the 80s, I was torn as a baby. Fuck was you on, made you think you was going to erase me? I spit, you spit, he relapses. You bring verb next 3 caskets. Somebody please tell it Devin and None that I don't do rematches.
That's a lie. That's a lie. We caught him. That's why we here for real, for real. He said, tell it, you just rematched him last year.
8 years later.
Yeah.
He rematched
Took
a lot
him
of
8
people.
years.
Oh, you know,
It's not the first one.
You know what's so crazy? We in this day and age we live in is so rough. Like you could just say anything and not mean it and be like, I didn't mean it. It's like you can you don't have to.
Yeah.
You could just lie. Like yo, where in the world you just lie.
It's the social media age.
It's like back in the day when if you lied to someone, it's like I'm not messing with him. He's a liar. Like I don't want to do anything business. Now you can just lie your way. You can just do anything now. Like it's acceptable.
My name Arsenal. Don't act like you don't remember me. I'm the same nigga that tortured you right at the Flame and Remedy. Now I'm supposed to show dude some sympathy because his first charge was wandering. He just did 3 months for mistaken identity. I got that Seraphine bag and he got that metal thing next to me. Just seen Bird play Grand Pops through Gerald's teen pregnancy. The son, he a nice kid and I know he like his pops. I'll introduce him to that nightstick, cause I know he watches cops. To prevent his ass from acting wild, I should have pistol to whip your baby mother belly button while she was pregnant with your faggot child.
No.
Disrespectful fucking, whatever you want to call it. Your son should have been a miscarriage, pool of blood floating in your toilet.
Oh my goodness.
His father gonna be pussy regardless. He ain't gonna grow up to be shit. Bring the shit through your baby and go. But me, it ain't no need for acting. Nigga, you see him cracking. You softer than that nigga that be balking with conceited rapping. Like, eat him.
You can see it right there.
You can't beat him. You hold hostages. You deprive little girls of their freedom. And you look like a Saudi Arabian Dominican Ethiopian that lost to that Puerto Rican.
I thought he needed more. B. Cortez.
He need more.
Yeah.
He need more.
Yeah.
Like a Saudi Arabian Dominican Ethiopian that lost to that Puerto Rican. Now when I get home, if the bank don't clear the check, I'm back at no airport. I'm jumping on the nearest jet. I'll come to St. Louis to clear your set. Beat everybody on this block to death with Squidward's clarinet.
They cheered. Don't try to take it back now. They cheered.
Yo, was that line really that terrible? I mean,
It wasn't that bad.
It's like people destroyed ours for that, but it's not because he's just saying, "I'll like you guys are pussies and I'll beat you up with some fucking cartoon weapon."
Yeah,
it's not the worst.
Not the worst,
when
but
battle rappers flip it on, they make it, to like.
Yeah,
I mean,
ammunition for sure.
They go dig in the crates and they go, "Oh yeah, you said that. That's not like, it's not that bad."
Yeah, it's not the worst.
On the nearest jet, I'll come to St. Louis to clear your set. Beat everybody on this block to death with Squidward's clarinet. Swag like Mr. Krabs. Just a fact. Waiting on exhibit to knock on your door and pimp your cat. No rights, I don't bang you with the left until I see that small intestine start to dangle out your chest. I'm gonna choke you till you claim you out of breath. I'm gonna bang you with the tech on the roof and then I'm gonna slam you down the steps. I'm a gangsta, bitch slapper, bitch rapping. And I just made this Hitman Holla after that natural disaster. I called Jack you will not get your Honda back. 6 all you gets, then I open Henny Honda slap.
That's where Mike P stole it from. That's where Mike P stole it from.
6 all you can then open.
Mike P, you thief. You fucking thief.
After that natural disaster. I called Jack you will not get your Honda back. 6 all you gets, then I open Henny Honda slap. I said two-sided boom, and then show you where my Blanca at. Then switch cartridges, slowly equip my contract back.
I like that. I like the
The
concept.
whole right side of Jersey. The whole right side of Jersey.
I'll come to your breakfast, shove your head in the damn eggs, rip your toes down, watch your blood pour slow on your pancakes. Kick in the front door, shove your face in the fan blade. Rampage, you gonna need a life-size Band-Aid. One call will make the homies touch you. You get punched in the face with a fistful of rings and think Kobe snuck you. I made her suck your dick with a mouthful of peroxide and Listerine. Now your shit burn, cause I lips burn. You sissy sipping and twitching like Smokey when he was talking to Big Worm. Your baby mother named Chippy D. Fishburne and your big homie 36 with no sideburns and slick.
Oh, you killed it, bro.
Oh, dude, you just said fuck your time. Like they tried to call time on him.
Your baby mother named Chippy D. Fishburne and your big homie 36 with no sideburns and a slick perm.
Ooh, he's still in smack? Fuck the time, man.
That's how Ars used to do it. Ars was the franchise right there.
What's up? It's Nacho Go.
Damn. Ars is persistent.
That's a better move. It's like you winning, they trying to stop you from.
Somebody said, watch your Big T. They don't even know what's coming on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, Hitman got the first by a pretty big margin. But I mean, I think fucking Arsenal's first was like not that terrible. It was rapped really good.
Yeah. His rapping capability was good.
I I think
just standing up to Hitman's, it was like
Hitman first was so direct, so to the point.
Yeah.
And then Arsenal was in the first round, was just like dancing around.
Yeah, torture bar.
Yeah, it was like filler. There was some filler in there.
You got to think how the battle rappers, not even URL at that point, marketed it as this was super serious. I'm not playing with you. I'm coming to your hood to do this and do that to you. So Hitman, he played into that as opposed to Arsenal, where he was kind of joking majority of the material.
But what Arsenal was doing was fire. Like 10 years ago, what was this? 2010?
10, yeah.
Yeah, 9 years ago, this was fire.
Yeah.
So what he was doing actually was really pretty good. And some people may have him winning the first. You know, we saying Hitman, but if you look at it, like, he's still going, the crowd's going a little bit crazy, and Tom and Smack is calling time, and he's still like freestyling. So it looked good back then. But you know.
Yeah. I mean, but I got Hitman Holla.
Yeah.
First
I got Hitman in the first. Hitman definitely in the first.
That's also like a really, like you're saying, Jay, it's a vet technique to just rap way over the time with it.
Yeah.
Like Mook.
You was a fraud, Ars. You the type that ain't never shot a shell. I mean, you a cool dude, but let me let y'all in on the secret about the real. Y'all remember when you got on YouTube bluffing? Him and T-Rex going back and forth for about a whole lot of nothing. Arsenal swapping down, he clapped text. I remember like it was yesterday. He said, if the next show relevant, I'ma smack Rex.
It's the performance right there.
I said, damn, dude might be gangster. I miss this, you shit me. Who was on that card? Smack, Ill, Surf, Ice, Tech, Hollow, and Big T. For some strange reason, I fucking believe it. Not all rappers lie. I mean, well over most of them. Make a long story short, I walked in, despite both of them. I said, oh shit.
Started coaching them.
I forgot about that part of this battle. Oh shit. That was a gift for the longest time.
This is vintage Hitman. This is vintage. Like, and
man, he has so many good moments in this battle.
He's painting a story. It's so beautiful. Like that's what Briz did against Wavy.
Yes.
He painted the story. The narrative is so good. The story is impressive.
He's killing it.
I mean, well over most of them. Make a long story short, I walked in, despite both of them. I said, oh shit. I say, oh shit. Anytime now, Arsenal should be approaching them. He should take that and want to smash him that way in my head. I started coaching them. Saw me, you did this. Man, I saw it.
Ghosting them.
Getting fast, he nervous, I'm losing the whole film. I gave him benefit of the doubt, like, baby, you too sober. He don't want to fuck up the battles. He probably waiting till it's over. We get outside, that's when my mom's children. Nigga waiting.
Everybody in the film.
Oh man. Man, that was crazy. That was crazy. The storytelling on that was crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
The whole picture he painted, and like you literally, when you hear him saying that, your vision, you're visioning in your mind. Like,
I feel like I saw it.
Yeah, like I did too. I did too. And no one expects this from Hitman. Like what makes this so crazy is Hitman. This was like the first time we've seen Hitman like really get like super crazy, and this against Arsenal, who at this point just a franchise player. So it's like,
I mean, I seen him pretty good versus Cortez before this one, I think.
Yeah, he was good against Cortez.
It wasn't on this level.
Arsenal was. He's still a man now. It's crazy how a decade later, and Arsenal is still.
Yeah.
He's still doing his thing.
Still killing.
Like
it.
a lot of people can't stand the test of time, but it's just back. He was just like, man, Arsenal was the man back then. Man.
Yeah, for real.
Shut now! Yo, I give a fuck about you popping a bottle. I don't drink coke. I thought you supposed to check me in person. I ain't think so.
Fuck. That's fucking hard.
I thought you supposed to check me in person. I ain't think so. Suck ass, mark ass, fraud ass nigga been lying longer than Carlinko. Look me in my eyes, I'll punch you, you even blink slow. St. Louis, Missouri, yeah, call us the battle state. Shots in that polo horse, then that saddle break. His homies come around, he front, put on his battle face. See me, and then get to shaking. It's just a rattlesnake. Pull your salary out, pow pow, that get the cow, knock some calories out. Prime time Charleston, I take them batteries out. Since they think he's so cold, I knock your allergies out. Man, we chose to bring a child in. You had a better chance of winning throwing the towel in. My career, running thousands after thousands. His career, Jarrell Jones, clean the work, out 10. You a herb that a squeal, a nerd with a deal. Ain't worthy my skills, disrespect. I rep the state, I boss, I put on jerseys for real.
Fuck. Holy shit, that round is so good. God damn.
First and second, he killing it. First and second.
Now
I think about it back then, like it seemed like St. Louis had a point to prove. Like they was really fighting for their names. You gotta think Ava versus SB, the Hitman coming here and doing this. Like this is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah, for real.
First of all, your mother played professional rugby.
Ars 3-0. First of all, like he's gotta get that out. That's amazing.
Yo, how do you start a round? Arsenal is the best at that, man.
Only Arsenal.
Arsenal is.
Let's go.
First of all, your mother played professional rugby. She the goalie during soccer season. You wear the thongs, and your bitch do the boxer briefing. I'm in the South for all year round, it's chopper season. Give me proper reason, cock and squeezing. Holla, stop your breathing. Where you wanna be? In front of me is the last place. Put a pump in your mouth, holler and ask you how that gas tastes. Make you kiss your bitch, now on her tongue you got that. You staring at that bitch with that I-A ass face. Yeah. That's some nasty ass kinky shit. Bitch look like She Wallace with nappy ass kinky twist. Herpes on your dangling and that's why you think you sick. He fucking bitches raw with that lumped up stinky dick. You moving white for the easy chick. Easy bitch, I aim above your brim, I squeeze slow. Leave you leaking quick, I knock them shits out that you eating with. You go above the rim, I pull a birdie on any nigga that think he flip.
Fire.
Get it? I snatch your ball cap fit. I done travel across the world. You use all that pivot. Your bitch don't sell a pussy. We just call that rent it. No one.
God damn.
No, they had to hurt Arsenal's around how fast they said that.
I don't know, man. Sometimes the
sometimes they just
crowd is
on the air. They just so into
I got next.
Yeah.
I done travel across the world.
He said, I got next.
How fast?
Pivot.
Go ahead.
Your bitch don't sell a pussy. We just call that rent it.
I got that. I got that.
You're right. You do.
I got that.
I got next.
Somehow, even my car crashed in it. You gangster, that don't at all matter. To me, you a fraud rapper. I'll carjack it and pistol.
That might have been Jake 400 that screamed that. He in the crowd too.
Reach into your bitch pussy, pull your daughter out and feed your newborn your gallbladder. I'll pay a greedy bitch to squeeze your dick into your.
Holy shit. Yo, one thing that I've always really liked about Ars is that he always raps for the camera.
Yeah.
And here he is on stage with the crowd to his right, and he keeps looking into his lens. I noticed that when I filmed him versus Awkwards too, and that's like the mark of like somebody who knows like the camera is the bigger audience, really.
Really.
And a lot of people in the room, they get, you know, it's not so much an issue now because the camera is like
everywhere,
towards the audience now, but I always noticed that about Ars, and I think that's like super fucking dope. Makes like the video footage so much better.
Right, so good.
Yeah, like that.
I'll pay a greedy bitch to squeeze your dick into your balls splatter. You wouldn't be a big man if you was shackled Paul Gasol ladder. You old dumbass, under 21 ass, bum ass, special ed only had one class, little bitch, little dick, premature cum ass. You used to let the school bully shit in your lunch bag. Nigga, pussy ass pervert. Hitman Hollà, your name is Geraldine Gerber. Your bitch sucking spit till I ejaculate yogurt. You the type open the freezer, shove your shit in the sherbet. Now I'm a dog, no fraternity and gold boots. Ill name Marlon and don't nobody really know Juice. See, I'm crippin', I don't know Snoop. I know Verb and he a bitch. He ain't got shit but some kids in the gold tooth.
Second time he done killed Verb, yeah.
What a crazy fucking line. He got shit with kids in a gold tooth.
He ain't got shit but some kids in the gold tooth. Nothing to show for. No car, no chauffeur, no coupe, no four-door, nigga, that's not kosher. How? You sure you want all of this? I advise you call it quits before the rebels start to ball his fist. Dash came to St. Louis and saw your bitch. Acting wild, blacking out for a black and mild in the Arbor Mist.
What do you think about bringing back the crowd camera? What do you think about that?
The only thing is it violates the 180-degree rule, and also like everybody raps the crowd now. That's what I was talking about. Like everybody raps the crowd. I do sometimes film on the stage looking out towards the crowd for like King of the Dot, and a lot of people just rap to the crowd. So really, all I get is the back of their heads the whole time. Okay. So it's like kind of not a very good angle in this day and age where the crowd is such a big factor, you know?
Yeah.
Now that dare dumb. I dare Young to put his hands to me and shoot my black ass to fair one. You the type of nigga I pop with a flare gun, straight disrespect you, dig in my nose and put the snot in your eardrum.
So you actually do it? I feel like you touched him at least. I feel like you touched him.
Flare gun, straight disrespect you, dig in my nose and put the snot in your eardrum.
No, he didn't.
I don't wear masks.
He digged in his nose.
Hitman slid back like, come on. You got the cooties. Don't touch me.
You guys see the battle Pat Stay actually did that to somebody, right?
Yeah, the Wet Willie's joint.
Wet Willie's, somebody in Sweden.
He did a liar. He picked somebody up like this.
Yeah, Nils Skills picked up Nils.
Oh my goodness.
I don't wear masks. I rob this nigga bare face, bare ass. Put your full structure in a full body air cast. In a hospital full of oxygen, take over tear gas. Make sure it's car in a dead crash. Without the seatbelts and airbags. That bitch ain't yours, nigga. You shit ass. You want out my grind time? Cause you dirty niggas is pure ass. Look, he's sad with his head down, so I'm talking and walking with you. That target I'm gonna rip you with hope you don't launch a missile. You gonna need bounty to quilt your picker up and relax in the toilet. From all in the Martian pit. About my money, I need more bread. And I'd be damned if I lose to a nigga that didn't eat cornbread. I'm the nigga eating chicken wings 4 legs. Why is your head shaped like a camelback on a horse head?
You got comfortable.
Yeah.
You got touching him. You know?
4 legs. Why is your head shaped like a camelback on a horse head? Go ahead and talk about the bald dreads. And how you gonna pull them out one by one until I got a bald head. You're an informant, you call fat. Still sleep in your car bed. You got a twin-size Lamborghini, your pillow with a trunk out. Your father named Houdini and his widow was a hunchback.
Jesus Christ. Father named Houdini and his widow was a hunchback.
Literally, this round is fucking insane.
It is.
Your father's named Houdini?
With a trunk out. Your father named Houdini and his widow was a hunchback.
Fuck your time. Fuck your time, Smack. Fuck your time, Smack.
I might have gave Arsenal that second. The second is really close.
I preferred what Hitman was doing, but it is debatable.
Arsenal might have did enough for me to win that second.
Yeah.
He heated up towards the end. In the second half.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Arsenal in the second round.
That's close.
The second round is definitely closer than the first.
You know what I'm gonna do? Even though I feel like Hitman probably got the first time to do what the battle rap fans do when they want to see a crazy third.
Yes,
it's 1-1. It's 1-1.
Yep.
Come on, fight harder.
Yep.
Bring us a crazy third round.
Yep. All right, let's go, Hitman.
Show me prime time. This nigga first down walking on the sideline. Yeah, I'm from a dangerous city, so I'm about mine. Arsenal, I'm built for this game. I made the guidelines. Uppercuts, hooks, and jabs. I don't box shit. Glock clips, you wouldn't block these shots with Josh Smith. What's poppin'? What that bread about? 5-point flag on the weapon showing what ran about. One phone call and the whole mob is heading out. Stitch them, doctors that have to thread them out. Fuck what you heard, I'm that nigga you should have read about. Shells through his living room window, I really egg his house. Arsenal a loser, he just fell in the cars. Don't believe that boy. bullshit that he's selling to y'all. Pay close attention to his name telling it all. Yeah, he got an AR. So? Will he bust it? No, he a fucking fun boy and is devastating to all. I'm on the money route. My destination is ball. I took this battle with second, no preparation at all. He know this high horse because he's thinking that his family royal. I'll run through your family royal. You a prince? Well, I snatch a princess, trigger fucking with twin texts. And the queen, when they fly by nets, they ricochet and hit the king mama like the latte wet.
Oh man! That line was. Yo, that was major. That was a major line.
That was when it just happened.
That was a major.
That's when it just happened.
That was.
That's when it just happened. So it was like
Yeah. That was.
Oh my goodness.
Was the crowd even going that crazy for it?
The king mama like the latte west.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, gotta bring that back a little bit. Just a little bit. I gotta feel that bar a little bit more. Oh my
I felt
goodness.
it before he started singing. I knew the setup was about to come.
Fun boy and is devastating to all. I'm on the money route. My destination is ball. I took this battle with second, no preparation at all. He know this high horse because he's thinking that his family royal. I'll run through your family royal. You a prince? Well, I snatch a princess, trigger fucking with twin texts. And the queen, when they fly by nets, they ricochet and hit the king mama like the latte wet.
Oh! I know LeBron was hurt. And that's when it just happened.
He was outmatched cooking this nigga. When I finished, sent him to Outback. 4 words when I'm in beef. Where's house at? Who we shot this crib? I put a bar, where's couch at? Shotgun, reload, Arsenal got a spouse clap. Everybody getting, I'm sending shots with a mouse at. One time you in the front, I doubt that. All that super loud shit, rowdy, wild shit. Just letting me know that you ain't about that. This nigga can't see me mentally, physically, or spiritually.
All right.
He covered everything.
Hitman had some.
This nigga can't see me mentally, physically, or spiritually. Not this cocksucker. Literally.
Oh, here we go.
I'm a real nigga. I really just want to drop it. Cause I don't feel comfortable talking about the topic. But all that game banging you do, I saw that picture. You got some explaining to do. Who's the Ishi? Is it true? Was it Photoshop?
Was it you?
Is it you?
Okay, what is he revamping with this? Is he revamping Math's ear thing to T-Rex, or what? Who started that cadence, that style? That
was it him? Was it?
That might have been the first time I heard that. I don't.
It wasn't Young Ill.
Because Math is like, what does it say? Does it like?
Yeah. You know,
was it exactly the same though? Was it the same cadence?
It's like,
what does it do?
Yeah.
Like what? Yeah. I see where you're going. I see what you're saying.
Who's the Ishi? Is it true? Was it Photoshop? Is it you? The camera don't lie. If you watch and see that one round he did with disaster, what you do? Drop to his knees. I was nice at 14. Back then I let the text rattle. Nowadays I let that tech rattle. Fuck judges, Matt. You better bring paramedics to my next battle. Red, shotgun, sue surf, arsenal, all lane. 2 words after this.
Ball game.
Did you hear that guy? He's like, 2-zip, fuck you.
Yeah.
Surf, arsenal, all lane. 2 words after this.
Yeah, because the right side is all Jersey.
That's crazy.
You got Joey, you got I think Sugar over there too.
Crazy third. Fucking insane.
Yeah.
And think about it, his rounds is short and sweet, and he's straight to the point.
I think this might be Hitman Holla's all-around best performance, all 3 rounds collectively.
Think so?
Maybe who else?
I mean, thinking about how you put me on the spot.
Cortez was good.
Cortez also.
No, this is better than Cortez battle.
This is better. You're right. But collectively, those also were all solid. Usually, he has the most outstanding first in the world. Yeah. And then his second and thirds are kind of they're just
versus
I think
the same thing.
I think his big moments came when he started to add more to his performance. He got his brother involved.
Yeah, the remix.
Like a lot of people, a lot of new battle rap fans probably won't remember this particular battle, but they remember the remixes and hold me in on all that. But like, I get what you're saying. Those are all like moments, but like all around, this probably was his well-rounded battle. Like all 3 rounds, he was like on fire.
Yeah.
He's always drunk at every event. I forget his name.
Big J.
Big J, yeah.
Big J.
He was a timekeeper.
Yeah.
And he quit.
He quit, really?
I think he quit.
That's amazing.
Your breath hot and stinky. That's a bad
Why he starts rounds like that?
You black bitch.
Yeah, his openers are the best.
Like, hit me fighting hard as she like, yo, first off, your breath stinks. I'm rock with you.
Your breath hot and stinky. That's a bad mix. You black bitch. Your mouth smell like you just swallowed a big bag of ass chips. Your tongue probably smell like a giant bass fish. Whiting, tuna, tilapia, and catfish.
Here we go.
There was the booze, That's because he started 3 rounds off like that. Like if you noticed he doesn't do that anymore, but he started the second round with your mother looked like she played rugby. Yeah. Like, okay, it was funny as hell too.
Yeah. And
then Hitman is so serious. And then Arsenal comes back in the 3rd round. Your breasts or you look like you eat hot ass chips or whatever. Yeah. So it's just like then you get the boos. Like, oh boo, you started your second, it's like, it's coming.
At that point we wanted him to address what Hitman was saying. Hitman did so many claims. Him the disaster battle when he dropped to his knees when the thing went black. To the he, she, you know what I mean? To the coaching them T-Rex.
Yeah.
And you keep coming back with this is why they're boom.
I think Arsenal's problem with this battle was he wasn't as direct as Hitman was. And I think Arsenal was still in the phase of, because this is early, this is 2010. So Arsenal was still in the phase of, I can still battle you with whatever I got. So whatever bars that I have written down, whatever.
Is this Arsenal's first Smack battle? Smack URL battle?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Grind time, you can literally do whatever you want.
That's a good question.
Because he was the king of grind time before this.
Yeah.
This is his first URL battle?
I think so.
Yeah.
And there's a certain format you need in URL.
So he probably didn't take this battle as serious as he
I think
probably
he took
should have.
it serious, but he didn't know the format. Like,
well, you got see, URL was just starting out here. Like they probably only had 1 year.
Okay.
Their first event was 2009, October 31st. In 2009, so they probably only had 3 events. This is probably the 3rd event.
More than that.
This is when they were only doing like 3 events a year. You gotta remember they were doing like once every 3 months. They wasn't doing battles like that back then. I know.
Oh, you know?
Well, I mean, I battled in that era. Like, that's what I was,
we got YouTube.
We could pull up. I mean, you're gonna see a lot of battles because they did like 6-7 battles in one day, but they didn't shoot as many.
You battled back then. I was a fan back then too. Though.
I know. You're an encyclopedia. So all right. So how many events do you think this? What event is this? The 4th or the 5th or long?
It's probably 6.
More. I was.
I'm not gonna argue.
But
because
they're
not even at Summer Madness yet. This is 2010. The first Summer Madness wasn't until 2011.
Yeah.
They were doing like one event every 4 months. Like the thing
about their events was so small. It's like I remember when DNA battled UMP, they would like just rent out some small space and do the events that way. It wasn't a big thing where you had to like buy tickets, and a lot of them were free. You could just walk up.
Yeah, you're right.
Like people don't know, like I think
And it was cheap too.
Of course, URL trying to make money, but back then,
it's like $10-15.
Summer Madness 1, I think, was $40.
$40 to get in.
That's it.
But that was a lot.
But as the battle rappers got big and they wanted more money,
battle rap was nothing. And first Summer Madness, and I always talk about that.
Here we go.
I got him started. Hello.
Yeah, you're like,
But the first Summer Madness was the first time that battle rap ever hit a magnitude. That stage, 2,500 people. Top to bottom, Webster Hall. That was we didn't even know that. Like we were shocked because we didn't know that we can pull that off because Summer Madness 2 was better, but you had Loaded Lux come back.
So bad. I'll say
you had Loaded Lux come back. You had Murder Mood come back. So it was like
Jones,
you had Jones, you had Enes, you had Iron
9.
Solomon. No, 2 on Summer Madness 2.
Two.
Talking about Summer Madness 2. I'm saying Summer Madness 1. For us to sell that out with the names that were on there was just like incredible, and it was like 2,500 people there. And I never felt energy like that ever in my life.
Oh, I'm sure,
this
man.
Motherfucker that. And this motherfucker here. You said.
Yeah, it was just. So it was like to see that, and it was the tickets. You remember because you probably were there.
I was there.
$40, and then you were there. God damn, was that 10 years ago? But look, no,
I was there. No, I think Brad Butter, literally, if people want to go back, do some exposing of Jay Black, I think he has me waiting in line.
Really?
Literally just, you got to stop. You got to pause at the right point, but he has me waiting in line, just looking at the camera.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and that was 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, 9 years ago, whatever. So if you look at that, and then 8 years ago, you look at that and you look at now, $40 was like, what? Like you said, a lot of events were free. Yeah. You know what I mean? You wasn't like you just walk up. We were happy, like, yo, hey, I rap. Come on over. Hear my rhymes.
Yeah.
And $40 was a lot back then. But now you can't get in for 40.
Yeah, now it's like what, 100?
75, 125 for Summer Madness, 125 for general admission. You want VIP 350?
Yeah.
You want to get on stage?
Yes. It makes sense though, man. Like these events are all like ultra VIP events. Like you can walk up to a battle rapper and be like, "Hey, twerk," and like get a photo. There's no other industry like that where you can just like
navigate
with the talent, just by getting in general admission, and then when you get on stage, you can be with the fucking company.
So I'm
like,
saying
you can say hi to Smack, like shake his hand. It's a big fucking deal.
It's so intimate.
So I never understand why the rumors of anything just get spread so easily. If you really care that much, you can literally, if you have a problem with something with any league, you can literally go to the event. Beasley, what's up? This is the problem I had. You can literally just walk to the event and bump into Beasley.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
That is insane.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
That was, man, we're going off topic, but that was the thing that I was saying, like for the big battles when we would have like the big battles, like I'll talk about RBE when they did the Verb and Mook. Yeah. Like I think like leagues have to be kind of cautious of. Like you just said, you can just walk up to anybody at that particular time. But I think to save face and save that moment, these guys need to be somewhere else because the first time the fans need to see them is when they're walking out on stage because what the battle means.
To stop choking.
Yeah,
they need to prepare and do what they're supposed to do, so we can treat them on a level.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to put you in a limo and all this, and you just choked your last 2 battles. Because I somewhat exclusive too. 5 times a year.
I was looking at like Rock, like when Rock came out in London. I didn't see Rock all day until he got on that stage. Yeah. And you see the pop that he got when he walked out. They went ballistic. Yeah. And he hung out backstage. And it's like the same thing. Like when if the fans see you walking around for 2-3 hours and then you go on stage, it's like, hey. Yeah, I got a picture with you. My girl got a picture with you. Like, all right, we all hung out with you.
The coolest thing but
it's still good though. It's
kind of goes in line with that we did recently was Diz and Hollow, their secret battle.
Yeah, that was awesome
because nobody knew about it.
That was incredible.
And like we kind of fucked it up because we were supposed to flick on the lights as they were taking off their masks. But like I was like looking around and Diz already took off his mask. But I still remember. Like Arsenal actually told me this. He's like, I got fucking goosebumps when I saw that.
I was
jumping up and down.
I lost my mind. Yeah. It was one of those moments in battle rap where I was like, this is what I've been talking about.
I was so glad I was in the building.
Like
oh my goodness.
Imagine being a ticket buyer. That's like, hell yeah, I'm going to this event. And then you're excited already because you're like, this event is dope. And then you fucking see Diz and Hollow come out on stage and they're fucking gonna battle. As a surprise.
I think that should happen more often because
that level,
that level you can't pull that level up because at the end of the day it's Diz and Hollow, and if they're battling you need to market that. Yeah. But I think if they, you can't do that. You're right. You can't, like it's hard to. It's just so hard to get that moment. It's hard to get that moment.
I know Math and Hollow has a problem about that, but one thing Hollow did say that was really good for the culture. Like me just standing there, that was very good. That's like one of my favorite battle rap moments ever.
And this is what I'm saying. I'm glad we're talking about this. And this ruined your day. Be the first thing. We've always been known 1-rounders, 3-rounders. I think that somewhere down the line we can do a 4-round contract battle, but the 1-rounder is the surprise. It's the surprise.
Oh, okay.
It's the one rounder is a surprise, champion. And then there's a 3-round battle coming up later on. I think somehow, some way that can work.
I mean, it's working for Disney Hollow.
Tech's been drinking.
People want to see Disney Hollow.
I think you could do for instance, let's say I'm a league owner. I got Verb and Lux. I got them. Yeah. I got them lined up, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do Verb and Lux, but just a high profile battle, right? And I say, yo, I want you come to London. I want you to do a surprise 1-rounder and spark up the fact that y'all got a 3-round coming up. The surprise 1-rounder would only be 1 minute 30 seconds, 2 minute tops. Yeah. Because we can't do 3-4 minutes.
Yeah. I forget the event, but Arsenal and Averb, they kind of did something like that where they spit. They got on stage, spit a little bit. I think Averb rapped like a good 30 seconds to a minute.
I love that.
That crowd just got crazy.
When was that?
I forget what event was.
I love that.
I think I remember that too.
Yeah.
A minute.
It could be SM3. Was SM3? I forget the event.
A minute. Yeah. Hey, these guys are battling on Gnome 9.
Yeah.
See you then.
That's a great idea.
Like they would literally, those type of surprises literally brings the value of battle rap up, and I love that. I just love it.
Yeah, and that's also why band legacies can be so tight, man.
Yeah.
That's such a cool idea. Yeah. But yeah, so let's get back to Arsenal's third. Sorry about that tangent, guys.
You smell like you just swallowed a big bag of ass chips.
Yeah.
Your tongue probably smell like a giant bass fish. Whiting, tuna, tilapia, and catfish. Whoever born to get beat and then stuck up. I'll beat and then butt fuck your mother and beat your brothers the fuck up.
Yeah.
Tough luck, Hitman. I squeeze into the clip jam. You'll have better luck next year, every year like a Knicks fan. And still pass the rock to your big man so I can kill him, the scarecrow, and the Tin Man. I show Gerald the dirt, grab metal and squirt. St. Louis, y'all move regular work. Y'all about to witness little Gerald get murked. Hitman gon' follow in the same footsteps as Gerald. You'll be another dead nigga missed. Ill looking at you like, do it, baby. You got it. Go ahead, I'll give him a kiss. Hit him twice, then give him fist. 3 rounds of death. Nah, fuck it, probably give him 6. I don't play, I cop blam. I love to watch your baby mother pop that pretty pussy on a handstand. How much you wanna bet everybody in Jersey that really like the Nets to beat the shit out of the Ram fans? I put the house on.
Like, nah.
It hurts still.
Yeah, don't say that.
Shit out of the Ram fans. I put the house on you. Know that house on it. We ain't battle on Halloween, this nigga mother had a mouth on it. That trick treated at her own fucking housewarming. Your father walked out and on his back he had your couch on. Now how I thought of that, I see things clear. Think before you act how many lost to me this year. I paid a random bitch to lead this queer to the woods, then get that bitch a new objective. Mission Steve McNair. You need to stick to basketball. Cause once you get the yapping off, I get the trap involved. And dead niggas cannot rap it off. You coochie, you just acting hard. Fucking bloody pussies, running red light. Niggas directing traffic wrong. Lights, camera, action. Nigga, we on. What type of shit he on? Let me let y'all in on the secret. He ain't the shooter.
Yo, Smack ready to go. Look at Smack. Smack's ready to go.
Oh, booty ass nigga. He pretty, don't get his D on. Your brother is a peon and your mother's named Leon.
Why? Look.
Dude, Brack brought it up earlier. His research game is incredible. He knows all the family members' names, their professions, their body types.
Yo, look how old this is. Smack is like he's in the middle all the time.
I know.
Smack is literally on the side of the stage.
Yeah, well, that's another reason why shooting from the crowd angle is kind of detrimental because you eliminate Smack from being in the center.
Could you do a crowd angle and the stage angle?
They did at SM2 actually, and I don't know how Twiz did it, but you can't really see the guy standing on stage pointed out towards the crowd. You could do it, but you would see the camera guy. You know.
Who cares?
True serve versus conceded, or you couldn't.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you can see the camera.
Okay.
But who cares?
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it'd be cool. You know what would be fucking tight if Smack was holding the camera. Smack is the only person that's been filming battle rap longer than I have, And I think that would be fucking just.
Could you give him like a body camera, like something he could just hang around?
Because he not
It's an office cup.
Yeah, like he could just like.
It's all stuff now. You got the chain and everything.
But that would be funny. Maybe for like
no
URL patrons, like the smack cam. It's just like all over the place.
And you know what's
put in my work back in the day, son. I can't do that.
And I wouldn't even say do it for every event, but like the major events, like the big events, like the Gnomes, those type of events, Summer Madness, the big King of the Dot events. I don't know if King of the Dot still does it, but like those big events, RBE. See, RBE's 200. Like they gotta get a bigger.
They're moving around.
They gotta get a bigger venue.
Still, but they're still at Club Drum. They must have some deal with that place.
They have to. They've been there for like 5
really
years.
Small.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. They need to get a bigger place. Yeah. Fans feed off energy. They feed off that energy.
Yeah.
It is Dion. Your brother is a peon and your mother's name Leon. I unlocked this nigga life. I got my top of the key on. Then I popped this nigga wife on my block in the neon. Superman that hoe. I did the Dougie, did a Dion. That mean I touched her with my dick. She touched back. Got a Leon. Without the info, I'm strong enough to Big Crow.
Ray Swag and Geechee Gotti twins. They look just alike.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, they look just alike.
I made a joke like 2 years ago.
That's why I said in the battle when I battled Geechee Gotti, they got me battling. They got me battling Ray Swag and known for the choke. Everybody knows the Ray Swag choke, murder mook, the whole situation.
So I'm strong enough to Big Crow. My saliva stronger. To your face will break your chin bone. Your bitch blacker than me with that dark ass skin tone. Blacker than berry, sweeter than juice, no spring fold. I don't fear you, the inks don't hear you. I'm so far ahead you, I can't spot you in my rear view. My shake slide down you like your tears do. Till you put the second knife in you to skin you and then I'll wear you. I clap and make your back buckle. You don't want to smash knuckles. I amputate your leg to beat your face with your calf muscle. You don't let that grass bluff you. Talking about you better than Biggie. You ain't better than Diggy. Ass Russell. Shit. Take a dookie on him. Reach pull the toys on him. Since I moved to New Orleans, I'm gonna lean and get trophy on him. Be a man behind it, hit 6 bodies, little boosie on him. Hurricane away and I get my little Tunchi on him. I pick your girl up, I'ma drop her on my fucking bed. Lift my dick up and let it drop right on her fucking head. Punch her in the ass till her booty cheek is fucking red and make that bitch wash and retwist every motherfucking dread.
Yeah,
Ends on a good note. Arson
he ended good. It's a classic battle.
That is a really classic battle.
Monumental battle. How Smack will say it's a classic battle.
Yeah, shout out to Hitman Arsenal. My opinion over the years have not changed. Watching it now on Ruin Your Day platform, I have Hitman Holla winning this 2-1 or 3-0.
I have Hitman.
Of the battle.
I have Hitman 2-1. I got Hitman 2-1. I think Arsenal kind of like fought back a little bit in the second round.
Yeah. I think he had the wrong. I feel like this is the Murder Mook versus Verb before the Murder Mook versus Verb, where someone is rapping really good, dope content, but it's not really applying all the way to the opposition. Like Hitman came in there for you, specifically for you, named 10 different angles, 10 different approaches, while Arsenal was choking. The majority.
I got Hitman 1 and 3. I got Arsenal taking the second, but
yeah,
the second.
The third by Ars was actually really fucking good near the end.
Good. Yeah,
it was heating up.
It was.
Classic battle. Shout out to Hitman Holla and Arsenal. Smack URL.